Today, I want to tell you about an Austrian composer by the name of Joseph Haydn. Now, his father was a worker. He was a wheelwright, but he was also a musician for fun. He played the harp as a folk musician. His mother had been a cook until she married, and then she was a housewife. So they didn't have a lot of money, but they recognized Haydn's beautiful singing voice and his talent for music, and they really encouraged it. When Haydn was 6 years old, his beautiful singing voice caught the attention of a distant relative who took him to a nearby town to learn music. And there he learned violin, keyboard, more vocal lessons, ear training, basic theory. When he was 8, he was accepted into the choir school, St. Stephen's School of Vienna. This was one of the top music schools around at the time. He studied and sang there for about 10 years. He got a great solid music education in voice, but also in theory and composition. And then his voice broke and he didn't have that pretty little voice anymore, and he was let go. After that, he was homeless. He was struggling to survive in Vienna, but he did all the work he could find. So he would teach music lessons, he would perform wherever he could, and he studied. He studied on his own. He studied composition, everything he could get his hands on, he studied. He gradually built a reputation to be a very skilled musician, and by the time he was 25, he was gainfully employed. He was the Kapellmeister of Count Morzen. This count had a small orchestra, and Haydn started experimenting, of course, performing other people's works, but starting to perform his own works, and he started writing and really understanding how to balance different instruments together. And he worked there until Count Morzen ran out of money. Not to worry, though, because by this point, Haydn has proven himself to be a great musician, a great composer, and other people want him. And so he gets employment with Prince Esterhazy, and then later with his brother, another Prince Esterhazy. Now, at this point, he has everything he needs. He has the stability of a long-term employment, no longer looking for work, but also he now has a full orchestra, full symphony. He has an opera house that he can work in anytime he wants. And so having the stability and the time and all the instrumentation, he's really able to develop himself as an amazing composer. Now, he's working here as Kapellmeister of Eisenstadt. Later, this is known as the Hungarian Versailles. He is removed quite a bit from all the other composers that are going on. Also, his responsibility is pretty crazy. He's responsible to compose all the music and also direct all the music, rehearse all the music for both the symphony, the orchestra, the chamber ensembles, and the opera there. So he is incredibly busy, but also he has the best musicians coming, and he has nothing else to distract him. But because he's so far removed from all the other composers at the time, he's kind of forced to create this own unique blend that is his own thing. This period established him as